The Daily Yahoo, brought to you by Yahoo News. The two lawyers, the anti-police protests, and the Molotov cocktail attack. Aha, yes, this. He was a Princeton-educated corporate lawyer. She provided legal services for the poor. Now they are accused in a Molotov cocktail attack on a police car. They're not just accused, there's video evidence. What is that smug smile on the bitch face? The struggle continues regardless. Ooh. You're such a... What is it? You're such a rebel. You're such a freedom fighter. Good for you. Whatever. Stupid. Jeff Bezos shared a profanity-laced email from a customer angry about the Amazon CEO's support for the Black Lives Matter movement, saying the man was the kind of customer I'm happy to lose. Wow, that's professional. This sort of hate shouldn't be allowed to hide in the shadows, Bezos said of why he chose to publish the email. It's important to make it visible. That just strikes me as being a little despicable. No matter how silly a customer is for sending an email to a fucking CEO as if that's going to actually accomplish anything, it's still kind of despicable to go out and publish it. GoFundMe suspends Candace Owens after she trashes George Floyd. GoFundMe suspended pro-Trump personality Candace Owens from its fundraising platform on Sunday after Owens raised more than $200,000 on their site for an Alabama cafe whose owner called George Floyd a thug. Owens has become one of the right's most prominent critics of Floyd. So what happens to that money? Does it still go to the cafe? Or is GoFundMe being an activist now? A nurse discovered her husband lives a double life. It's been the same ad for the last 3 days now. U.S. decision to withdraw troops from Germany unacceptable. Merkel ally. Germany's coordinator for transatlantic ties has criticized U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to withdraw thousands of troops from Germany. Trump has ordered the U.S. military to remove 9,500 troops from Germany, a senior U.S. official said on Friday. This is completely unacceptable. Well, why? Were you actually depending on the U.S. military for something? Scott Disick is only spending time with people who can support him, source says. He's only spending time with people who can support him and help him be the best possible, a source told people. You know, people from people. Okay, so that headline makes it sound bad. The headline makes it sound like okay, what I thought it was saying was that he's only, you know, spending time with people who can support him financially. That's what popped into my head. But then he's only spending time with people who can support him and help him be the best possible. Sounds like a good thing, like he's wanting to improve himself for the good of everybody. Okay. Reebok announces it will end partnership with CrossFit after CEO's insensitive George Floyd tweet. Oh my gosh. Greg Glassman's tweet about George Floyd has caused Reebok and some gyms to end their relationship with CrossFit. He has since apologized. I don't even know why people bother apologizing, because it doesn't really seem to do anything. You're still gonna lose business, obviously. You're still gonna have people hating on you. That you've accomplished nothing. It would be better, honestly, to stick to your guns, to stand by whatever it is that you said. That's more honorable, honestly. When you apologize, you not only still lose the people that you were going to lose over whatever you said, but then you also lose whatever people actually agree with what you said because you apologize and you back down. That's just the least smart course of action, honestly. I suppose the smartest course of action in many cases is just to not give your opinion at all. But then that's not even a feasible thing to do either, because if you go too long without giving an opinion over things, then you've got people calling you out for not doing that. People insist that you voice your opinion, but your opinion only has to be what they agree with. Just like Taylor Swift, I mean, she was doing fine, not being political. But she always had people up her ass about how she wasn't using her platform for good or some shit like that. So now she's a awful political thing. She doesn't really know what she's talking about, and yet she still comes out and talks because that's what people want. Just everything is stupid. Everything is fucking stupid. The least risky way to hug. Seriously. After so many weeks of social isolation, people can't wait to hug their friends and loved ones again. But what's the safest way to embrace someone while the coronavirus is still going around? Oh my god. What did I say? Fucking everything is stupid. Everything is just stupid. Nothing about how in Italy there are scientists who say that, at least in Italy, the coronavirus is basically non-existent in a clinical sense. And while that may not yet be true for the US, consider the fact that Italy did have their big, their big death rate and their peak a lot sooner than the US did. So one might reasonably suppose that in probably just a short time by now, in the US, the coronavirus also will be practically non-existent. But nobody's talking about that, are they? We want to learn about the least risky way to hug instead. And what's hot? Ooh, it's Yahoo Search. Trending now, Black Lives Matter, Frontier Airlines, coronavirus, American Idol, barn doors interior. They honestly should just let American Idol die at this point. It's been too long. They're dragging it on too long. ABC needs to give it up. Gladiator Garage Systems, Aaron Moran, Hillary Burton, LLC registration, Meghana Raj.